Alright guys, so the testing method that I have been doing that has been working so well is just one ABO and one CBO per product test, okay? So per pixel. But what I've also done is I've gone back to how I used to set up ABOs, which I've always actually really liked it. Like I think this is still the best method and I want you guys to all do it as well. So as you can see on this ad account here, for each product that I'm testing, so let's look at ABO prod 1. So there's also CBO for product 1, okay? So that's 1 pixel. Then I have a product 2 and CBO product 2, okay? So that's a second pixel. So each product I test gets a separate pixel and it gets 1 CBO and 1 ABO. Now how the CBOs work is it's just your standard 5 ad groups, okay? That really never changes. So there's 5 ad groups in the CBOs with all of my ad groups per CBO. With all of my ad creatives per ad group. So duplicated 5 times. So that's your basic CBO setup. Then for the ABO, it's 1 ad per ad group. So in this ABO here, I think I had quite a few. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I had 7 ads. So that means there's 7 ad groups and there's 1 ad per ad group. And we start them all at $20, $21.77 just because that's what I do. But $20, okay? So the reason for this is because like on this ad account specifically, guys, let me just do this last week. We can notice here that like if I had only tested these products that I'm doing here, okay, if I only tested them with CBOs, look, this CBO got $21 spend, 0 sales, terrible CPC. This CBO, terrible CPC, no sales, $22 spend, right? This CBO, $20, no sales. So CBOs are not working and I'm sitting here wondering like what's going on? Like why is the ad account so bad or why are my products so bad? But it's just that we have to get to know. Like look at this ABO CPC in comparison. Like it's so much lower. Like everything is better. So obviously the payments as well, and I did really well with ABOs on this account. So please make sure that you test both. Maybe now that I know that ABOs work on this account, I'm pretty safe to only test with ABOs in the future. But when we're figuring it out, you need to test with both, and one chance isn't enough. Like give it a few chances of both. Now, how to set up this setup? So we go to tools, go to events. All we need is Tixel on Shopify. So download the app, which is just called Tixel, okay? And then I'm going to show you the steps to set up a multi-mass test, we could call it. Okay, so once you go to tools and events, it'll take you to this screen. Now the app that you need on your Shopify is over here. Is this here called Tixel Multi-Pixel Installer. So just get that installed, just search it up in the App Store, okay, it'll be easy to find. And then, okay, back on the ad account, we're just going to connect data source, go to web, next, skip this, manual setup, next, this one, events API on the far right, next, enter pixel name, so we can name this whatever your product is, so Paradise Pixel, click create. It's super easy to do, so you can smash out like 3-4 pixels, 3-4 product tests a day if you've got the budget for it as well. So this page here, this business funnel, just click next. We don't need to touch that. Then we're going to get our pixel ID. So first we need to copy this pixel ID here and paste it into here. So what we have to do is click add TikTok pixel, events API. Copy the ID into here, go back to our TikTok ad account, generate access token, copy this, go back to Shopify, paste that into this access token section, and then you can just name it the same, Paradise Pixel, and then add pixel. And that should be it. So now what we've done is we've connected our Shopify store to that ad account using this app. So you'll see that it's going to trigger all events, so including complete payment, which is what we need. So they're all check mark here. And then you're done. Just hit done and that's it. Your pixel's created. So now when you go back to the Shopify and you can just click finish here, When you go to our product page, we're going to have that pixel ready to go. It's gonna come up with called Paradise Pixel or whatever you called it. So what you're gonna do is create a campaign with that pixel for one product, and then you go ahead and do a product. And I recommend doing 2 or 3 products a day, you know, if you can. And it's just like I've been saying, it's Q4. It's time to go full throttle. Anything you've got, let's put it all in now. So if you can test 3 or 4 a day, please do so, and use 1 ABO, 1 CBS, 1 creative per ad group in your ABO, and your CBO 5 ad groups with all your creators is completely fine. Now, it's as simple as that, okay? Just so you don't get confused. On your Shopify store or on your Shopify page, you're just going to have a real quick basic product page for each one. And you're just going to put that link like in your campaign like normal, okay? So all of these can go to the same Shopify store, but each product gets its own pixel and it gets its own product page URL like as normal, okay? So don't confuse yourself too much. And yeah, that's it. If you want to test multi-countries, you can use the same pixel for multiple countries on the same product. It's just that we want to switch pixel for. So that is what I've done. And like I just showed you guys, the results of what I've just done is crazy. And I tested those 4 products that I showed you guys in one day. So 1 out of, 4 of those hit. And if I had tested, let's say, like product 1 on day 1 and then waited product 2 on day 2, by the time I got to product 4, which let's say was, I might have missed out because someone else might have tested it 4 days. So this just greatly increases the chance of you being first to the product and first to find a winner. So don't be afraid, and cut your campaigns early if you need to, because we are testing in bulk. We are trying to find somewhat instant winner. But yeah, that is really how I've been doing it, and I really like how easy it makes scaling, because as soon as you find a winning ad, because we're doing them all in the ABOs, you can find a winning ad real easily, and then go ahead and scale with that one. But yeah, anyway, I'll stop talking. Just send me a message if you have any questions about this. But yeah, get this going, and you'll definitely find some really quick results. Like, trust me, it's gonna work real fast. So yeah, let me know. Alright guys, so the testing method that I have been doing that has been working so well is just 1 ABO and 1 CBO per product test, okay? So per pixel. But what I've also done is I've gone back to how I used to set up ABOs, which I've always actually really liked it. Like, I think this is still the best method, and I want you guys to all do it as well. So as you can see on this ad account here, for each product that I'm testing, so let's look at ABO prod 1. So there's also a CBO for product 1, okay? So that's 1